Hello everyone.
Good evening.
We're on in 9 minutes 56 seconds if you're watching on catch up.
So if you are, just jump ahead 10 minutes and you'll get to the start of the quiz.
Or you can listen to us waffle for 10 minutes.
If you wish.
It's entirely up to you.
I think we should start with the, because we missed it on Monday.
You didn't miss on Monday?
We missed this.
We didn't.
We didn't do it on Monday.
We did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
We did it on Friday, not on Monday. We missed it.
We didn't do it on Friday. On Monday. Do it start the quiz. Good evening, David Roberts on YouTube.
It's a bit formal.
That's what he's called on YouTube.
Well, you could just call him David.
Just so he's not
It might even be Dave.
Well, he should have called himself Dave then. If I was Doctor Who, I could jump ahead right now, says Charlie.
No, you wouldn't, because we're pedants, and if you were the Doctor, you could. Not if you were Doctor Who.
If you are the Doctor, I'll see you yesterday. My pen ran out, now Alex be nice to Mark. Okay, Bronwyn.
That's you told.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I get the same messages from Fran. Telling me I'm being naughty to you.
So we've got some fun, slightly Christmassy themed things tonight.
Yeah, we couldn't resist, could we?
Yeah, just as a prelude to our Monday, which is going to be the final one of the year. The one that's sandwiched between that. Today and Monday, you've got the middle one, which is the Doctor Who, that's on Sunday. Trust me, it's just David.
Have the nickname Dave, so there you go.
Hate the nickname Dave.
Oh, hate the nickname Dave, sorry. David then.
There you go.
Oh, your mum's arrived.
Thank you very much. Fiona is here.
She's
Hello.
Apparently she's liking my haircut.
She tagged me in it, so I don't think so.
That's favouritism.
Also, if you hear any weird noises, our neighbours are new and they're hanging things on their walls. If it starts drilling, then I'll mute the mic for a second so it doesn't seem too unprofessional.
Yeah, they seem really nice people. I had a chat with them earlier.
Volume's quiet tonight, says Dave.
We said that that was said last night, wasn't it?
We should be loud enough now. So we've got David Robertson, Dave Robinson. Dave's telling us that we're too quiet. So
well, that's how we can separate between the two, the Dave and the David.
So we should be a little bit louder for you now, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just checking if it's loud enough on our microphone. 1 second. We should be okay now.
I've just realised I need to do this, don't I?
We'll do it in a break. We've got all this to drink first.
Yeah, that's true.
Hi, Chrissy Fields. Always great to see you too. Well, we can't see you. We can just assume
this is our penultimate normal quiz.
Monday is the final one of the year, Christmas special. Share it on your Facebook. Invite everybody along. It's going to be real fun.
And Sunday we've got our Doctor Who quiz, same time. That's on Series 2, David Tennant's first series.
Virtual hugs, yes.
For those of you that found us through the Doctor Who quiz, what did you and watched Dave the Tennant's quiz for Marie Curie fundraiser? What did you think of it? We thought it was very nerdy questions.
You could just say hard.
Yes, it was a bit hard.
Even from Doctor Who nerd over here, it was a hard one.
I did like the chemistry. Well, obviously they're married, so it was going to be all right. But I did like the on-screen chemistry between David and Georgia.
Imagine if they were really awkward.
They were a lot of fun. You've took that out, have you?
Just to make it smaller. There we go. Cat's Whiskers from Perth, you're checking in. Hello, Claire. We were cursed last night. We were doing a private special for a company and we just could not stop coughing. Neither of us. It's just ridiculous.
Jenna likes the hair. Thank you, Jenna.
Thank you, Jenna.
At least you like us both. Not like his mum, it's just him.
There you go, she's replied. Still love you, bro, but me little Alex Techie stack. I'm going to mute that. That's very unprofessional. Hello, Joan. Good evening to you. Mute my phone. There we go. I realised today as well, there's 2 weeks left of the year. What the heck happened?
Yes.
It went really long and then went really short. What happened? It's crazy. Such an uneventful year. So we're on in 5 minutes. It's 5 to 8, so that means there's 5 minutes remaining. That's how time works.
All right, Time Lord. I'm looking forward to round 2. I've been at the bad puns again.
Couldn't help himself.
Thank you, Bronwyn. Apparently my hair's nicer than yours.
That's fair enough, you paid more for it.
Oh dear.
So don't forget to get your score, your team name on the score sheet. We've got 15 teams in at the moment. Don't forget to let us know what categories you'd like to play. Obviously that'll be in 2021 now, but we'll still be going strong.
Yes.
Looking forward to all the rounds, says Charlie Grant, teacher's pet. Angela, good evening to you. Welcome back.
And if you don't want to put your team name on the quiz on the score sheet, you don't have to. It's only for those who want to.
But you will need to put it on there if you would like to take part in the felt balls.
Oh yes.
You can just put your team name on and then do nothing else, and then you can just put your felt ball guess, and that'll be that. We are live on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, so if you're not a fan of being on the Facebook, if you find it's a little bit easier and quicker to watch on YouTube, then you are welcome to do that. It's Quiz actually on there as well.
Yeah, if you can get Twitch on your TV through your smart TV, we recommend that because that has the best quality. YouTube erodes the quality slightly, and Facebook does it a fair bit. We found.
We've also posted a little homepage for all of our information on there, so it's got all of our links on there. It's called All My Links, funnily enough. It's our contact email, our score sheet address, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, our website, all the other stuff as well is on there. So it's allmylinks.com/quiz. Actually, you can find all the stuff on there as well. Hello, Julia.
Your mum said quick to judge, brother. Basically, she taught me.
Julie Hardy says, happy Friday all, we're celebrating it tonight. Polished off a bottle of champagne already. Bertie did say he might not be here. So we'll take that as in, I've drank so much I won't be playing.
Speaking of which, we did get on our last donations an explicit comment that the money had to go towards wine because they're tired of us not drinking on while we're doing the quiz. So thank you, you know who you are. Because it's low carb, we've got a bottle of Prosecco.
Bev Page 1, good evening to Bev on YouTube. If you weren't aware as well, Cardays88 or Charlie Grant is on all of our platforms, boosting and bolstering our view count, so thank you very much to Charlie.
What we found out is that if you actually like the YouTube when you're watching it, and also on the Facebook, if you like the actual video, the live event, it really pushes us up on their algorithms.
Yeah, so if you are watching live on YouTube, can you find the like button? Just give us a like. It will really help. Hi, Jocelyn from Kansas. She's canvassing in Kansas. Sending virtual hugs.
Indeed.
Our longest distance virtual hug yet, I think.
Mm.
Lone Angel putting their team name in. Lone Angel.
We've got the Chihuahua lovers from Mannheim in Germany.
North of somewhere. Everywhere's north of somewhere.
Lone Angel, north of somewhere. Must be near. I'm just thinking of the Angel of the North. Maybe maybe they're in Gateshead.
Lots of planets have a north.
That was a question in our first Doctor Who quiz.
Indeed. There you go. That is on Sunday, 20th of December. That's on Sunday. It's going to be season 2 of our Doctor Who specials. So if you're not a fan of Christopher Eccleston or you prefer the David Tennant series, then you're in luck because that'll be what we're doing this coming Sunday. So that's going to be at 7:45 p.m. GMT.
Yeah, we went through all the episodes. One we weren't keen on, and the other one we just completely passed over. We knew what question we were going to ask for that episode.
Oh no. Bev's he's tested positive for COVID. I'm very lucky in not showing any symptoms.
Just look after yourself, Bev.
Yeah, one thing I will say is make sure you've got painkillers to hand. I didn't have any other symptoms other than being in constant physical pain.
Your breath was a bit bad at times.
Yeah, sometimes. But I don't have any other underlying problems, so I was lucky in that respect. Can't wait for that one. Been doing research all week. Yeah, research is what we do as well. It's called watching Doctor Who.
Yes.
It's the best kind of research, Angela. Definitely. So if you
but it does mean that when it comes to the taxman, we can put some of our broadband bill
on Netflix. Yeah. If you do want to bring your friends along to that Sunday quiz, let them know. We still have season 1's quiz archived on our YouTube and Facebook, so you can also share that. That'd be really good. I'm getting a bad throat again. Right then, that's it. Is
that it?
1 minute past 8. We're already a minute late.
All right. Well, before we go, bring the intro screen up, but before we actually fully go into it, I was going to do a video of the week, but
hi Roy.
Because it's BBC, I couldn't download the video. Someone who I saw years ago supporting Toyah Willcox, as you know, I'm a big Toyah Willcox fan, is a guy called Joe Black. He went down an absolute storm. His songs are very risque to the point that I can't even mention the titles of some of them on here, since this is a family show.
Good evening, Janet, as well.
He was living in Portsmouth, I think it was, or Southampton, being an MC for Burlesque Cabaret, and then moved to Brighton. And absolutely lovely guy. We've been in touch ever since we saw him at Toyah. Absolutely lovely guy. However, it came up on my timeline yesterday that he is one of the contestants for the new series of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Ooh.
He's an absolute storm. He does shows at the Spiegel tent in the Fringe. They ask him to do it, and they always sell out. So if you do fancy watching that, watch out for Joe. He's an absolute wonderful guy, and he's absolutely bonkers when he does his act. Let's get on with the intro.
See you in a minute.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said, and because he didn't like it, even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend.
And thanks to Rats, as always, for our intro music.
Oh, he's just getting really technical. On his Stream Deck now, he's got a button that will change it to that, bringing us in. And he went, and it also unmutes it as well.
That's it. You can't really see that.
Yeah, if anybody uses PCs a lot for copy paste and various other things that they do, we can fully recommend Stream Deck. You can basically program macros and anything onto the buttons.
You can even use it for gaming.
Yeah, I'd recommend going for the XL one, so you get plenty of buttons with it. But yeah, it's really, really. I'm waiting for the sales, and I'm going to get me one.
Good evening, Kathy Clark and Caroline. Scott. A trip was cancelled to Leeds Studios tomorrow. But have no fear, speaking of which, we are planning on doing a Harry Potter quiz in the new year as well. So I know it's not the same.
It was wiggly. We were chatting about it while the intro was running as we saw your text.
Jocelyn, does it help to like past YouTube videos? Honestly, I know it's going to sound really stupid, but it helps to like absolutely anything. If you like our tweets, if you like our YouTube, subscribe, share it. Absolutely anything you can do to promote our quiz, even on a personal level, such as liking, always helps as well.
It's when they give us, we're not end of year, but they give us an end of year stats on YouTube, and it just shows how much they go into likes and
I will say as well, though, that 75% of our views were from people who weren't subscribed. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, please do. We only post twice a week. And if you could help us out by subscribing, it really helps. Anyway, let's not drone on about that. Let's start with our first round, which, as it's our final one, we have called a quick recap.
Because
so number one.
Number one is
a quick recap.
So basically, this is something we normally do at the start of the year when we're in pubs, but it's because we've got new things coming on board for next year. It wouldn't work for next year. So what we're doing is questions that you've already heard in the quiz this year.
But if you haven't been one of our long-time viewers, these questions are still very much doable. You don't have to have been here to know them. But it helps.
It's just some of them are multiple choice or 50-50s. And it's a case of, can you remember?
Some of them are, and they are some of our favourite questions. Duslin says, the massive influx will come from me. No problem at all, thank you very much. Right, so here's a quick recap.
So, what am I doing? Odds or evens, what are you giving me?
I'm going to do odds.
I'm trying to find the awkward question now. Okay.
Right, number one. The sponges in a Battenberg cake are usually which two colours? And of course, if you are one of our international friends, you might not know that one.
No, I think Battenberg is international.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, it's German to start with. Battenberg.
Yeah, so our international friends, you ever heard of a Battenberg cake? Let us know.
You looked at me unsure. Charlie, do a double check. I do think that Battenberg comes from Germany. Do a check for us, matey. Question 2.
Get those fingers moving, Charlie.
And for those who don't know, Charlie's our resident researcher. While we're doing the quiz, he double checks everything behind the scenes for us. Question 2. In Monopoly, what is the cost of the Strand?
And again, that is a standard UK edition of Monopoly.
And we'll give you 1 point for up to 20 either side.
Okie dokie. Bronwyn's heard of it, but you should know that because you're from the UK. Angela has never heard of it. Where are you from, Angela? I can probably tell by the flag, but I can't quite see it from this angle. I know it's a flag, but I can't quite see the colours.
You know it's a flag?
Yes, I know it's a flag.
Flaggate.
It's from Denmark.
Oh, right.
It's exemplarily British. The first cake was baked to celebrate Prince Louis of Battenberg marrying Princess Victoria. Well, there you go. Right, number 3.
What was that for?
Don't know. Number 3. Let me get on. Number 3. How many countries border Germany? So how many countries border Germany? 2 points spot on, 1 point for one either side, half a point for up to 2 either side, because it is a lot, but how many?
And if the team from Mannheim get it wrong, I'm going to take the points off you.
So how many countries border Germany? Zimbabwe. Well, hello to you from Zimbabwe then. Are you there now, or are you somewhere else? Because I think Zimbabwe might be the first African place we've actually had. I think
so.
Possibly. We've had Cape Town before.
Have we?
We've had Cape Town before, actually.
We do know that on YouTube there's a lot of you watching in India because we see it on the stats. We know you don't say anything, but that's fine. We've got a theory that it might be because it helps you with your English.
Or terrible English. It's your final... Yes, Mum, it is the final Friday
Oh,
quiz
she's
of
a
the year.
bit she's a bit slow as usual, isn't it? We did mention that earlier.
Final Friday tonight.
Oh, I'm going to be in trouble again, aren't I?
Never been to Germany, says Bronwyn. You should. It's good.
It's a lovely place. Particularly Munich. I absolutely love Munich. Question number 4.
Oh,
Which clothing brand's logo is a silhouetted moose?
remind you about the felt balls.
Oh, yes.
We'll do it at number 5.
Okay.
We'll introduce it at number 5. No rush. It's not like you've got anywhere to be tonight, is it? So which clothing brand's logo is a silhouetted moose?
Really sarky tonight.
I don't know. I'm just in a good mood tonight. Everyone's here. We've got international players. It's all going on. I'm very happy.
Question 5.
Number 5. Pi r squared is used to find what in mathematics? So pi r squared is used to find what in mathematics? Hello, Sarah. People log in to help with their English. Listening to Mark, says Charlie.
Fair enough. Yeah, but it's written behind us. That's the difference.
Yeah, you can learn how to pronounce it badly. Angela is in the motherland. Wonderful stuff.
We do like how we're spreading across the world. It's really nice to hear.
Hi.
Claire said, very happy too. On holiday now until the 29th of December.
Fantastic.
You're going to do your thingy now?
Yes. Let's introduce the... So it is, quiz actually has felt balls. All you need to do is guess how many balls are in the jar. Do be aware they are varying colours and varying sizes. We never take away, we never keep it the same, we always add.
So since Monday, we have added more balls. How many have we added? Well, not how many have we added. How many is there in total altogether now?
How many balls are in there in total? Excuse me. And when you've got your answer, put it to the left of your team name on the score sheet. Again, if you're not playing with the score sheet, you don't want to take part in the pointage, that's absolutely fine. Just put your team name on and then just put your number to the left. I'm trying to talk.
Pointage?
I'm trying to talk. Put the number to the left. And you don't have to put your scores on, but if you don't want to take part in that bit, you can just put your scores, your number next to your name.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, moving on. Number 6.
Number 6. Which bird has the highest ratio of egg weight to body weight? Is it the ostrich, the kiwi, or the wren?
Oh, there he is, Bertie B, coming in with the balls.
He said he wasn't coming.
So what's going on in the Julie and Bertie household tonight? What are you celebrating with that champagne? Let us know.
Indeed.
We're drinking mead, which is a gift from the Kitchings.
Thank you very much. It's actually really nice. I've had it before and really didn't like it. It was before it was like over sweet. This isn't over sweet.
Well, it's curious. It was one of those things that we were just curious about it, and someone delivered it. I've always wondered what Bollinger tastes like.
I've always wondered what it'd be like to drive the top of a range Ferrari.
Yeah, if you want to send that over, we'll do a quick review for you. Charlie Grant says, shout out to my sister Jill, who spent several years in Zimbabwe working for charity.
Oh,
shout out to
lovely.
Jill.
Question 7.
My charity work is a bit closer to home. I worked in a community centre for disabled people. Met some really nice people there. Number 7. Who is the Roman god of the sea? Who is the Roman god of the sea? Thelma's in a very cheeky mood tonight, says Beth.
Oh, you named us.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No, I hadn't spotted it.
Oh.
Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise.
Because she's older. I get why you're doing these things.
I don't know. You drinking Sambuca Bollinger is lovely, says Kathy. Jackie Cartwright is late again. Evening, guys. That's all right. And Bertie says, just had some positive news this week. Unexpected, but the result of hard work. There's nothing better than a bit of unexpected hard work news. Love it.
Like I was saying at the start, it's been a year of really bad news. And then for me, seeing that Joe had got onto Drag Race was just a real big perk up because he's just sort of a lovely guy.
Sharon says, can I have a guess, please? I guess at what? You can guess at all these if you want.
I'm not sure she'll know the answers.
Hello, Joe.
Just managed to say, well, Joe, you can catch up on the recap of the recap.
Yes, this round 1 is a recap of the year.
Question 8, sorry. Oh, in which TV programme would you find Iggle Piggle, Upsy Daisy and Macca Pacca? Macca Pacca's my favourite.
Is that a clue?
No, just means it's my favourite.
Right.
It's just one of those things I go on about, isn't it?
Bronwyn's mate had a baby today. Congratulations to Bronwyn's mate and your baby.
Oh, that's close to Christmas.
Bollinger with Sambuca. That's the second person to say that. What's going on? Sharon says she keeps wondering.
Yeah, she's always wondering.
Yeah, I think you need to get yourself tied down. Champagne was unexpected too, so just drank it all because, well, why the heck not? Well, why the heck not, Bertie? We're in a bit of Prosecco tonight because someone told us to, so why the heck not?
Yeah, they insisted that we get wine for while we were on the show.
Yeah. Oh, number 9. Which of these is technically a Disney film? Is it Arnold Schwarzenegger's Total Recall, Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, or Leonardo DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet?
Is that you not doing it properly?
Well, you should have checked it, but you didn't.
I was busy doing the Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah. I've been listening with my sister. The last quiz before Christmas, Bertie, will be on Monday.
And we have got a cracker lined up.
It's going to be good.
We've got 4.5 rounds for you.
Yeah. The jar. She wants to guess at the jar.
She's very jarring at times.
I'll put it back up. There you go. We won't be showing it again, but we'll have a picture up. So there you go. There's the felt balls. Quiz actually has felt balls. You're always squiffy when you love this show.
Well, there's chances with that Prosecco after the mead.
So yeah, which of these are technically a Disney film? Total Recall, Pulp Fiction, or Baz Luhrmann, Leonardo DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet?
And finally, that's a weird saying.
Finally, old chap.
The unification of Italy was effected by which revolutionary leader and his red-shirted army?
And if you have any passing knowledge of previous quizzes, you might be able to guess that one. Suzanne, there is no marathon question on Fridays.
But there is on Mondays.
Yes. Fridays is our more relaxed version of the quiz. Plop. Yeah, the only thing we've got, excuse me, the only thing we've got that runs through the quiz is the felt balls question tonight. Although we should start one on Fridays.
What, a different kind of marathon?
Yeah, we used to do the bobbleheads and we quickly ran out of those. The Zooms for Monday. Fake team name we don't do anymore because all of our team names know each other now.
Yeah, you know which ones it's going to be. Hello. What's going on there then?
Get that away, right?
Right, I'll let you swap that over.
Okie doke.
I'm going to cough because I've got a bit of a cough.
I will mute it then. Unmuted. Hello, we're back. Well, I'm back. Mark's over there doing something. Right, it's a recap of the recap of the recap.
It's a recap.
A quick recap of a recap. Why don't one of you draw one of your participants based on their Facebook photo and we have to guess who? Ooh, that's a good idea. I've actually had a really good idea. Well, it was not my idea. I'm not going to pretend for a second it was my idea. My girlfriend's mum suggested we should do something they used to do on the radio where they have a celebrity saying a word and you've got to try and guess what the celebrity is.
Sorry if that was a bit loud. Yeah, that could be good. Who is it?
Oh, it says round 2 recap. Thank you very much, Bev. You didn't check your own there. Look at that. It's not round 2, it's round 1.
Have some Prosecco and shut up.
There you go, Bev. Thank you very much.
You keep this up, Ron will be telling you off for giving me grief.
Karina says, I bet Mark knows who Nile Rodgers is. Do you know who Niles Rodgers is?
He's a real dapper guy. Really chic he is.
What?
I said he's a real dapper guy. He's really chic.
Oh, I get you now. Every week would be Lisa Stansfield, wouldn't it? Said Bertie. Yeah. Been around the world now. Still can't find my baby. Sorry, I don't drink Prosecco, so I won't shut up, says Bev. Fair enough.
I just need to run upstairs for something.
Can't get the staff these days, can you? It's Christmas. Everyone is winding down. Yeah. I don't know if it happens to you, but at the very end of the year when we've finished all of our work, it suddenly just hits me how tired I am. Last year we did a lot of work before COVID happened. I mean, we're fine until the very last couple of days, and the very last quiz I did, I was absolutely dead to the world. I was so tired. drank me tea. I've got water to drink. I've got a bit of mead to drink, and I've got a prosecco. Jesus, I've been around the world, and I still can't find that bloke I went to school with.
Weirdly, I went years and years ago. Went on a holiday.
With Lisa Stansfield.
No, not with Lisa Stansfield. To New York, and there was the English bar guys in the bar, just chatting to them, and actually lived in the next block of flats to us, which was just really random.
Yeah, it gets you, doesn't it, Julia?
That can be a good one.
I haven't played Half-Life, Alex. I haven't got a VR kit strong enough to play it. I've only got a PSVR, which I got 2 years ago.
However, if you do have want to donate it, somebody,
Yeah.
since we're on about
If you want to send me an Oculus, that'd be fantastic stuff. I'll give it a quick review. Bronwyn's asking, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Just a bit winded from going up and down the stairs twice.
Yes. I just something we're going to utilise in Monday's quiz, and I'm just trying to work out. I'd forgotten this piece of paper that I needed to add to it. All will be revealed on Monday. But we've got a lot of. Well, Monday's virtually done now, isn't it?
Yes.
We've got a lot in there, and it's just going to be an absolute ball.
A ball. An absolute ball. Okie dokie, let's get off there and get on to the quick recaps.
I think your mum's been on the beer on the vodka again. She's slurring her words.
Check out the forthcoming Harry Potter Reverb G2. Or HP Reverb G2. Oh my god, it has enough cameras to wear and it can... Wow.
Well, Bronwyn says you've been nice.
Fantastic.
The rounds we're keeping secret. But you do know that Jonathan has been selected. And what else did we have selected?
Behind Santa's beard.
Behind Santa's beard.
Charlie Grant says, I went to Australia and met my wife there. I said, what the blooming hell are you doing here? Okay, let's mute that music as well.
Bronwyn, after this year, I'm not expecting anything from Santa.
A lovely lasagna for tea as well, says Julia.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I've had eggs. I always have eggs, every day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'd love a lasagna, but we can't because it's high carb.
Okay.
And I am losing it a little bit.
The
the rounds tonight, sorry, is recap. And it is then cryptic Christmas, followed by Christmas multiple choice, and then it ends with, to finish with, but it's a special ends with.
Right.
I've got itchy head for some reason.
Nits. Right. The sponges of a Battenberg cake are usually which two colours? For 1 point each, they are pink and yellow.
Pink and yellow?
Pink and yellow. Number 2, in Monopoly, what is the cost of the strand? So again, you can get 1 point if you're within £20 either side. The cost of the strand is £220. Charlie Grant says, eggs are fabulous. Yes, they are.
We've just had a small donation from one team. Thank you so much. We know who you are.
Yes, thank you.
We don't like saying names because we know some people don't like us saying who they are. So
if you do want us to say your name, please donate and we'll do it for you. Number 3. I don't get any presents anyway. How many countries border Germany? 2 points spot on, 1 point for one either side, half point for up to 2 either side. They are Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, Switzerland, France, Luxembourg, Belgium, Holland and Denmark. There are 9. Eggs. Eggs in the chat, says Charlie.
Exactly, Charlie.
I've got an egg down here, actually, if I can get it.
That looks weird. Alex.
I know. One sec. I've got an egg.
Shall we just do question 4?
Egg.
It's a bouncing egg. It actually bounces.
Yes. And you threw it at me the other day and it hit my monitor. Anyway, moving on, number 4.
I got in trouble.
Which clothing brand's logo is a silhouetted moose? It is Abercrombie and Fitch.
A moose in the hoose. That's got loose.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
That comment was obtuse.
Help. Pi r squared is used to find what in mathematics? It is the area of a circle. Area of a circle. Number 6. Which bird has the highest ratio of egg weight to body weight? Is it the ostrich, the kiwi, or the wren? It is the massive kiwi. Kiwi. But it's not easy to come on the way out. Number 7. The Roman god of the sea is Neptune. I think Greek is Poseidon, isn't it?
Yes.
Or Triton?
No, Poseidon.
Poseidon. Neptune for number 7. Well done if you got that one. Number 8. Eagle Pickle, Oopsie Daisy, and Macca Packa. Especially good when you are.
Drunk?
It is In the Night Garden. In the Night Garden for number 8. Number 9. Which of those was technically a Disney film? Was it Total Recall, Pulp Fiction, or Romeo and Juliet? Due to it being produced by Miramax Films in 1994, which was acquired by Disney in 1993, Pulp Fiction is technically a Disney film. There you go. Well done if you got that one.
The skin's a bit hairy, aren't they, kiwis?
I know people who eat peaches without taking the skin off. That just makes me cringe. And finally, number 10, the unification of Italy was affected by which revolutionary leader and red-shirted army, more famous now because of his squash fly biscuits? It's Garibaldi. Triton is a Greek god of the sea, and the son of Poseidon and Aphrodite, goddess and goddess of the sea, respectively.
So who... Oh, right, yes.
May or may not be referencing the bird.
I'm lost.
That's spooky. All right, so that is worth 20 points altogether.
Yeah, of course, it had to be Garibaldi, didn't it?
It did. Did you wear the red shirt on purpose?
No, not particularly.
Garibaldi.
The thing is, I haven't actually got any Garibaldi in for Christmas yet.
Do you want to send Mark some Garibaldi? Let us know. Let us know your scores in the comments. Crafty Craig's got 12.5. Fiona has 14. If you're on YouTube and Twitch, you can also let us know your scores if you want to.
2 for Fran. Joan got 13.
Only 1 for Bronwyn.
And Kathy Clark got 12. To be honest, from our point of view, scores are irrelevant as long as you're enjoying yourself.
Indeed, like they do on Whose Line Is It Anyway. The points don't matter and the scores mean nothing. Okay.
Gangsters with 18. Suzanne with 10.
Garibaldi for Julia. No, he's got a fair bit up there. He's fine. Okay.
I've got all my hair, I'll have you know.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look then. I've got my questions there.
Okay.
Right then. Mark's very proud of this round. Made it all by himself.
I did all the graphics as well.
Did it all by himself.
Do let me know what you think of the graphics.
Roy from Kern, got 30. Kathy Clark just said Garibaldi biscuits. You're not wrong.
Indeed.
Okay.
And they were named after him.
Ooh, very fancy.
You like it? So, all things to do with Christmas.
Oh no, Angela forgot everything. Her brain went off. She only got 3.
So, everything to do with Christmas, but in cryptic form. So, what am I referring to with all these cryptics?
Charlie Grant says, Rachel said she had a great time on Monday. Yeah, bet she did. Bet she did.
Question 1. Question 1 is Vorderman, Baskin and Decker.
Tried to sign in Tyke and wasn't having any of it. Told me your content was not live. Oh, does Twitch say that? I'll have a quick look. I will have a quick look. If you hear the noise, it's just because the things come on. No, we are on.
It's showing us on.
Don't know why it's saying
Actually, if you get the Twitch and just copy the link and just put it in there, and then they can just link into it.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Get rid of the preview, I think. Question number 2. Alex really liked this one for some reason. Now. Single word. Now.
What time is the Doctor Who quiz on Saturday?
Exactly the same time. 7:45 on UK time.
Mm-hmm. That's for our friend Non-League Away Days on YouTube.
Question number 3 is this one. Don't forget, these are all Christmas references that you're trying to get.
Kathy Clark, this is a cryptic Christmas round. All of these are to do with Christmassy things in the cryptic form. So they're essentially what your dad would do as a pun. They are dad jokes. They're 100% all dad jokes. Weighing at 12 o'clock.
Number 4 is a dozen percussionists thumping.
Jocelyn on Twitch has said the video quality is great. It is arguably better than Facebook or YouTube. In fact, I would say almost objectively better.
Yeah. We know that YouTube downgrades it slightly for what we send out, and we know that Facebook does it even more, is the worst of the lot of them. But Twitch, I think because of what it is, has the best the best HD, and I'm losing my voice. I need to. Can you cancel this for a second?
Oh, I wasn't muted there. I would say yes, almost ostensibly better.
Is Julia in Ostend?
I don't know.
Have you gone to Ostend, Julia?
Blown out on this round, not a clue, says Kathy Clark. They are literally just... I don't know how to explain it. Break down what you see and hear.
A bit, if you see it, say it. In other words.
In a different format.
Yeah.
We have a new friend called Needles. What are you talking about? What's going on?
Yes.
Looks like your dishwasher is a collection of glasses tonight, Stacks. Yes. They're all strewn about. We've got cups, we've got tankards, we've got glasses, we've got flutes.
Let's move on to 5.
We've got crystal.
Okay. See if you can get this one then. Me bursting into song. So give me something alternative to mean me bursting into song, but then has a Christmas reference.
Stressed, says Fran. I will say as well, when it comes to Mark's cryptics, if you don't get full marks in this round, you're probably a healthy individual.
This is what I have to put up with.
So me bursting into song.
Number 6 is Alex.
Funny man Skinner is enraged. So funny man Skinner is enraged. I can remember when the doctor says, "You were there, now shut up." Kathy Clark has said, "Oh Mo." Oh Mo Mo Mo.
I didn't think these were too hard. Did you?
I didn't really have much input on this, to be honest. I'll just let you go for it.
Well, Charlie's liking that one. Right.
Well, if Charlie likes it, we know we've done really bad, don't we?
Question number 7 is the most groan-worthy of the lot, I think.
Mm.
Number 7 is foggy French digit.
Guess
Foggy
what?
French digit.
Guess what, said Fran?
What?
Grief.
Don't know. I'm really coughing tonight. It was last night we were really coughing.
Can I help you with this egg? Would you like an egg in this trying time? Egg.
Stop egging me on,
Egg.
or else I'll get naughty. Oof, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. It's made of rubber.
Would you like the recipe for shortbread, says Fran. Yeah, stick it in the comments.
That's the most random thing we've had in the comments.
Since you made shortbread today. Love a bit of shortbread.
Number 8.
Joan says she's liking these. Thank you very much, Joan.
Number 8. Right, you should get this one. Put your baked bean cans up on eBay.
Again, all of these are to do with Christmas words or Christmas phrases.
Something to do with Christmas.
In fact, I would say only 4 of these are actually more than one word. All the rest of them are just one-word answers. The language, Bronwyn.
How did you know I needed to cough then? That was weird.
Extremely naughty, says Sharon. The yoke's on you.
Oh dear. Number 9 is... For some reason I've only got 9 on here, not 10 on my sheet. I can't remember what 10 was.
There.
Oh, aye. It's just not got 10 against it, has it?
Kathy Clark said fartgate. It's not, it's coughing.
Number 9, I like this one. Number 9, spices up your hellos.
Just says Bronwyn drops the F-bomb. I think that might be our first ever F-bomb.
Yes, yeah. Just it's all fine, but particularly on Mondays, we do have children joining us. So please remember that for Monday.
We can't say swear words on the stream.
Oh my God, they're all at it now.
Hashtag F-bomb in comments gate. Yeah, I'd rather you didn't. Well, in fact, you can do whatever you want in the comments.
We know if we say it gets picked up by YouTube and it downgrades us. Particularly if you swear in the first 30 seconds, they really go to town on downgrading you.
Claire Lennon says, my daughter is cringing at my singing. People cringe at our singing, that's why we're quizmasters and not choir boys.
No, I used to be able to sing up to the age of 11.
Who'd you sing with?
Doesn't matter, let's move on. Final one.
Did you go to school with them?
Shut up.
Can they find their baby?
Anyway, have you sorted out? Let's get this out on the screen first.
Go on then.
Number 10 is musical rhythmic street vernacular on A4 or A3. Now, come on, then you should be able to get that one.
There we go. Chocolate chip shortbread from Fran. Thank you very much.
So what were we saying? Oh, are you going to be able to manage, because we're really short on time for Monday now, are you going to be able to get this bingo off the ground?
Oh, I thought we were doing something slightly different for that.
Okay, that's fine then.
Can you please remove the apostrophe from 9, please? Says Tim DeMarco. Look at that. It doesn't comment the entire time, but has to tell us about our grammar. Thank you, Tim. That's fair enough. Mark's grammar has always been notoriously bad. His granddad's not great either. Miracle on 34th Street got one.
You're being told to shut up now. Ha!
Is it possible to downgrade you any further, says Charlie? I don't know. Why don't we ask Rachel? Jocelyn on Twitch says, haha, don't egg me on. Indeed. Egg. Oh, God. And that's
I know it's bouncing all around the room.
And that's why it's under the desk.
Because you keep dropping it.
Indeed. Going now, fam snack. Love you both, says Sharon. Goodbye.
What do you mean going now?
She's got better things to do, apparently, than support her family. Whatevs.
Go on, away with you, woman. Away, and don't return.
Okay.
If she's here on Monday, I'm going to take the mick, left, right and centre.
Right.
I'm glad you muted that. On to the recap.
The recap.
If you do think this is worthy, and you want to reward us for our efforts, what's gone on there?
I don't know. That's not the right one anyway.
No, it's answers. You want recap. And if you do want to reward us for our efforts, it is on the screen there, paypal.me/quiz. Actually, you can go on as guest. You don't have to actually have got a PayPal account.
People are asking as well if there's any other way to pay. Unfortunately, at the moment, no, but we are setting up a Patreon in the new year. We've got lots of fun ideas for that as well.
Yes. There will be at least one... What have I got wrong?
Nothing.
Oh. There'll be at least one additional quiz that's purely for the Patreon viewers, which we're probably going to do via Zoom so we can chat to you live. You don't have to be live on screen. You can just not have a camera on there.
It will be an interactive quiz as well, just for Patreons.
Yes.
Don't make your little sister feel bad, Mark, says Sharon.
I can't believe she's running out on us, Alex. Shocking.
And Joe says, can't find the chat on Twitch. Oh, that's weird. I don't know.
We've got the Twitch chat up.
Yeah, well, that's because we're on the channel. So maybe,
right.
I don't know.
Maybe one of our other people who are on Twitch let us say in Facebook where the actual chat button is.
It might help. Yeah.
That might help, because they'll see it differently to us. Oh, John Ed doesn't like this one. I'm sorry about that. You're really going to groan at them, I must admit.
Like we've said, it takes a special kind of person to get some of these. So don't feel bad if you didn't get it. You're probably more normal than you think.
I didn't think these were that hard either. Break them down into bits of words.
I think next time I might make a movie Invisibles.
Oh, that could be good.
See if people like that one. Again, these sort of rounds, you do find that some people do really well on certain types of rounds and not on others.
We do try and mix them up a bit.
Yeah, so sometimes you might not get a round. It might not click with you. Don't feel bad about it. I know some of you might not enjoy it, but as long as you get a bit of fun at the other rounds, that's all that matters, really.
I know there are certain people in here that struggle with the cryptics, but then love it when they see the answers.
Yeah. As always, the points don't matter. It doesn't matter how many you get right or wrong.
As long as you feel entertained. I'm going to top up.
Johnny says, what are we doing wrong? What are you doing right not to get some of these? Again, if you just break them down to what you see, so other, synonyms for the names or things like that. Synonym for now. What could that mean?
So, for example, number 5, split it into me, and then bursting into song.
Yeah, just think of synonyms or alternate definitions, things like that. Which is literally a synonym of synonym, but there you go.
And if you're struggling, think of Christmas things and try and work backwards if they actually relate to it in any way. So think of, like Alex was saying, a synonym. Number 3, think of a synonym for 12 o'clock.
Liking this round though, you are tricky one, Stacks, says Joe.
Sorry.
Being ganged up on by the gangsters.
Oh, well, I like that. That's a nice little...
Intimidation from the gangsters. Come on, see. Gonna take you down, see. That's an old-timey gangster, I guess.
I just thought you were being weird.
I'm always being weird. Synonyms to cinnamon, says Julia.
Well, hello.
I'm gonna give myself a kick when I see the answers,
I
Angela.
think you are, Angela.
I think if once you see the answers and you can see what the connection was, I don't think you'll feel as bad. No mention of my golden ring, I see, said Bertie. Well, I've got 5 of them, so... Broman, says Mark.
Yes, Bronwyn. You must get number 1 at least. Right, I think it's time for answers.
I'll give it a bit longer, actually.
Oh, you're giving it a bit longer? Okay.
A couple of people think... it's easy for me to say, yes. Yeah, some people aren't getting it, so I'll give you a bit longer. Because sometimes when you are looking at these cryptics, you don't get them for ages, and then the second you look away or you stop thinking about it, you get it.
You must get number 4. Surely you must get number 4.
Jocelyn Rose has shared the Twitch for our quiz, actually. We are going to be working on a trailer in the new year just to advertise our quiz a little bit more, as we find that sometimes our reputation as being quizmasters sort of makes it seem like we're just reading out of a book and you're just watching us talk or something like that. So in the new year we are going to sort our trailer out to just show where we play the quiz and things like that. So it's something that you can actually share on your Facebook. It'd be a 30-second clip that helps introduce other people to the quiz.
Joe's trionging.
Longer, please. Trying to marinate some of the questions.
Yeah, she's marinating the questions as well.
Brains are tricky things.
Be careful, you don't want to put too much liquid on your laptop.
And Carol says 4 is the only one I know.
We'll work on 5. Marinate yourself in more booze, says Bertie.
Maybe you need to drink more. Maybe that'll loosen the brain for all these cryptics. So give it 2 more minutes, so it's 1:45, and then we'll do the answers nice and quick. Round number 3, and then we'll be just in time for round number 4.
Just in time.
Just in time. He was in NSYNC, wasn't he? That was Timberlake. Don't know.
So for number 6, if you're struggling with number 6, who is the funny man Skinner? And then work on that one.
Yes. No more clues.
No more clues, okay.
No. But again, break it down to the most basic bits. Alternate names for words.
Number 5 is me bursting into song. It's simply that. I can't give you any more clues.
Me.
Other than it would be appropriate for you to say it as well.
Me. Bursting into song. Same thing. But it is me. Carol just needs 5. Give us a clue. Me. Me. Or as you would say, me. Principal Skinner isn't very funny though. Yeah, but he cooks a real mean steamed ham.
Does he?
Mm.
Well, that's one we could do.
Where are you two on the go juice when you thought of these questions? Kathy, these are nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me at all.
I'm going to get lynched, Anna, when I do the answers.
Maybe. You've got a minute left until we do the answers.
Oh, just for those of you in the Brighton area, just a reminder, on New Year's Eve, we have got a special quiz in the flesh down at the Railway Inn in Port Slade. Please ring them up to book your table. I'm not sure they're doing the deposit anymore.
Oh.
I think you can just book it. But I'm not sure on that.
Have you got a Christmas punch handy, Alex? Yes.
I have.
It's always with the violence. All day, every day. You tried to suffocate me with a bag earlier.
He deserved it.
Who deserves to get suffocated?
Well, your mum's gone now, I can say it.
Jesus. Carol says, I think I know 6. Maybe you do. All right.
Is that number 6 or 6 of them?
I don't know.
Okay, let's do these answers. Let's get me sort of hoisted by my own petard, as they say.
Indeed. And the music is gone.
So here we go. Sorry, they are bad puns.
I'm wiping my hands on all this one.
The graphics are good, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Watch. There comes up the answers. You move out the way.
Move out the way. You're in the wrong way. There we go.
Okay. Vorderman, Baskin, and Decker are all carols.
So there you go. That's how basic some of them are. They really are.
Carol Vorderman, Carol Baskin, Carol Decker. We've mentioned all 3 in the quiz previously. I do like Carol Decker because she gets up people's noses. She's a real Marmite sort of person. Carol Decker was into Power, if you are unaware of who she is. I just love that she wind people up.
Huh? Bertie, that's one of your best ones yet. We had Blacken for number 1. Oh dear.
Number 2, now is present. No?
She's like China in your hands, says Joe.
I actually have met her.
Oh my god. Was it when you were on tour with Lisa?
No. It was on tour with Toya. And yeah.
God.
There was Toya, there was Claire Grogan.
And Nanny Nightingale was in the corner.
No.
thumbs.
Ven Volavant Pepperpot from Curiosity Killed the Cat.
Advent for number 2, said Crafty Craig. Advent.
You say on that one because
It's your round.
I haven't got Advent. Is it now? Oh, I suppose we are in Advent. I'll be generous and give 1.
All right, Crafty Craig, you get 1 point for Advent.
I don't know why, but I'm
Bertie
giving
said we had no L for 2 because there's no L in it. Get out of here. Does Advent count for now? Yes, 1 point, Caroline.
Weighing at 12 o'clock is Midnight Mass. Wait, Mass.
Peter Lacy just said no. I like that. Can we have this? No. We put Christmas for 2, said Fiona. It's not Christmas yet, though.
No, it doesn't count. Present.
Is now.
Number 3. Now, 4 even. You've all must have got this. A dozen percussionists thumping. 12 drummers drumming.
Drummina, apparently.
Oh, yeah. That's my bad spelling. 12 drummers drumming.
If you put Drummine, you can have that. Oh, Jocelyn says, apologise if you guys already answered this, but last quiz, a few people mentioned bacon, and I was curious about what it meant. I'm telling you, I promise you, Jocelyn, we will reveal it on Monday in a very special way.
No, I think we should actually tell her what it means at the end of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Me bursting into song. You all have the cake. It is I sing. I sing. Me bursting into song. I sing. No? Funny man Skinner is enraged. Frank incense. Frank Skinner enraged. Incense.
I'm saying nothing. John, I say thank God we got this. You lucky devil. Maria Reed's got number 5. Incensed is the word, isn't it? Yes, Bertie, incensed is the word.
Come on. Pedant. Right. Freg, this is a slightly tricky one. Foggy French digit. Well, the French digit is le taux, and foggy is mist. So it's mist le taux.
Suzanne Haslam said, can I have hymns?
For what?
Bursting into song.
No. It's I sing. Him. That's just a synonym, a real obvious thing.
Angela says, haha, I got that one number 5. And Carol said, yes, 5 out of 5 so far. Carol, I can't believe this. You're on the exact same wavelength as Mark. Go and see a doctor.
I'm going to be hitting you again.
Carl Fogarty.
Number 8.
Jocelyn says, these are amazing.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
She's new. She's not been beaten down yet.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Or as Gio says on Strictly, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bev says we've got them all right so far.
Okay, put your baked bean cans up on eBay. Tin sell. It's just your face.
That's probably the only one I like.
This one, I deliberately said it in a certain way. I did say, spices up your hellos. Seasons, greetings.
I put £2.43 for it because that's how much I can sell them for. Fair enough then. 10 points.
I remember when they were selling them for 10p.
I remember when they were selling for... Well, I don't remember, but I remember they did minus 2p.
Yeah, there was baked bean wars where you could actually go to Tesco's and you were getting more points money-wise than what you actually paid for the beans. And there's people just buying trolley loads of baked beans and then just giving them to the homeless charities. Number 10.
I'm laughing at Julie's comment. We got them all despite them making very little sense.
Musical rhythmic street vernacular on A4 or A3. Wrapping paper.
That might be the most white description of anything I've ever heard. Street vernacular.
I actually looked that up on Wiki just to get a proper definition for it.
Baked bean war, I mean, I hold a minute's silence for that every year. Oh,
yeah, for those of you who are from abroad, there was several years ago, the supermarkets, just to try and get people in the doors, were actually selling baked beans less than they actually bought them for.
How about paper? You can have 1 point for paper, Fran. Jocelyn says she's laughed quite hard at she's not been beaten down yet. You will. Joan got a warped mind. She got all 20 by herself. Joan, my God. Roy got 20 as well. What are you people on? The street vernacular's got a lot of drumine. Very good. Proud of my 4 points, Angela. You should be. I probably would get 4 in that one myself. I'm not cryptically minded. I like anagrams. I don't like cryptics.
See, anagrams is something that we were talking about this earlier. We were thinking of doing anagrams, but it really, basically, really sends people mental. They either get it or they don't. And you get teams getting 18, 20 in a round, or you get teams getting 0 or 2.
Julie Maria got 20. Kathy Clark said, beat that. 2.
We didn't get bursting into song. I thought that was one of the easy ones.
Carol Roberts says, and between Sis and I, we got 10 out of 10. Rubbish at proper questions. Yeah, you know, swings and roundabouts. Anagrams, Bev's a fan. Jackie Kite, we're normal, we only got 12.
Bertie, some would say that Bertie said, some would argue that I try too hard. Bertie, some would say that you're very trying.
I got 5 now because she had paper on last, that's Angela. Yeah, grab your points when you can, definitely. Alright, something now a little bit more linear. It is now on to round number 3.
And we actually give you the answers.
We do give you the answers, in a way. Right, round number 3 is this. Bronwyn is doing her eyebrows.
Johnny, despite saying he hated this, actually got number 6.
We got 6. Good.
Oh, he got 6, sorry.
We got 6. So it is multiple choice. It is a Christmas-themed multiple choice. So we're going to give you the question. You'll get 4 possible answers, A, B, C or D. You'll have 30 seconds to decide what you think the answer is.
Just 30 seconds?
With 30 seconds. It's always 30 seconds.
I'm giving you a line there. You're just not responding. What's happening to this double act?
Make it a single act in a minute. Right.
Like that?
No.
With the violence?
We'll remove the weak link. So it's a minute. We've got 30 seconds for each question. You get 4 possible answers: A, B, C, or D. At the end of the 30 seconds, you get an extra couple of seconds to talk to your team captains. Your final answer, and we take the incorrect ones away.
Oh, you've had a compliment for your tree, Alex.
Thank you very much, Kate Hughes.
He made it himself.
Grew it all on my own.
Yeah. This time last year, it was just a little seedling.
Oh dear. Right, I'm going to do evens on this one.
Well, that means I'm doing odds. There's bound to be something, isn't there? There's going to be something I can't.
For each question, when there's 21 seconds to go, can you say you've got 21 seconds to go, please? No. Paul says, evening all, been here all along, but not on my phone to be able to comment. Probably for the best. Right, here we go.
Yes, how's Mrs. Bolter doing? I haven't heard from her for a while. Anyway, question 1. In the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, how many swans were swimming? Were there 6, 7, 8, or 9?
Bertie, I don't know when there's 21 seconds left because I don't count it.
Yeah.
I'll say...
We've just got a spinning disc to
yeah,
tell
there's
you.
no time, unfortunately. I haven't even got it on there because I can't get the thing up, so no. 21 seconds, I don't know. None got bird flu, says Crafty Queen. That's a bit loud. I should turn that down for you. Sorry if it hurt your ears. But the violence! It's always the violence!
You
I'm
hurt
getting
their
sick-
ears, so I hurt yours.
I'm getting sick of this. I am getting sick of being hurt and punched and picked and prodded and suffocated.
That doesn't hurt.
I don't care. I'm just sick of it.
You just said you got hurt. You've
Next
never been
time you
hurt.
do it to me, you're going to get it yourself tenfold. That's your promise now. There you go. Right, let's take away the wrong answers. Go on, bully.
He's having a right strop, isn't he? Let's take away the wrong ones. I can't even read them out because I was laughing. There are 7 swans swimming.
There are 42 technically, says Tim, yes.
But in those... That's a different kind of question though, Tim. We didn't put the word in total on it.
Number 2, I love this one. Number 2, Bethlehem is a tiny village in which country? Is it in England, Ireland, Scotland, or Wales?
We got you with that one.
So where is Bethlehem? I don't like being hit either, soft or hard. 100% with Alex here, says Bertie.
Wimp.
7 on 6 different days, 7 times 6. Tim says fair enough. Yeah, we have that, especially some people do say that's not right, but when we say it's tough. In fact, Bertie once argued that we said that wrong.
Did he? What a surprise. I do like the transparency you've got going on with the backgrounds to the questions.
I thought it looked...
Answers, rather.
Janet says there's a village in Connecticut too.
Oh, right.
I think for every town in village in England, there's one in America because there's so many of them. There has to
Yeah, and I think with America, they've got a lot of religious places named after religious places.
be. Anyway, Bethlehem is not in England.
No.
It's not in Ireland.
No.
It is in Wales. It's a very, very small fishing farming village. If someone would like to tell me where it's close to, no extra points, just for a bit of a pat on the back.
Okay. Question number 3. What is the name of the elf played by Will Ferrell in the 2003 film, weirdly called Elf? Is it Buddy, Bushy, Shiny, and Happy?
Janet says, yes, New England towns are named for English towns. That makes sense. Being a New English town. Yeah. I know there are lots of English counties and towns in Jamaica.
No, she went of her own accord.
Oh, dear.
I've been up slightly into New England, I think.
Paul says close to a sheep, presumably. Yes.
I've been into Hampshire and I've been into Vermont.
I'd love to go to Vermont.
New
It's like a
Hampshire.
lovely place.
Yeah, lots of trees.
I'd love to go to Montana. Lots of mountain walk. Looks fantastic.
Yeah, we on this trip we also went to
Near Landudno. Oh, Landilio. Right, okay.
we went to I'll talk about that in the end of the round.
Take away the wrong answers. Sarah, these begin with the answer they begin with. Jocelyn says, true about America, yes. I think
Fran loves this film.
I think everyone apparently in the modern era are moving away from it. So it is Buddy for number 3. Let's move on. Buddy for number 3 is A.
Number 4.
Alex. Again, this one might not be one for our international players, so you might have to revise next time. Number 4. What
Revise?
Yes.
You can't revise this question.
Yes, you can. What
But
brand?
you can take a guess.
What brand of water did Del Boy and Rodney attempt to sell in their 1992 Christmas special of Only Fools and Horses? Is it Trottalicious, Delicious, Peckham Spring, or Peckham Water? Connecticut is the best, says Janet. Actually, I know someone from Connecticut. I think she's also called Janet.
I've just noticed Bertie's reply to Sarah. Sarah said, "What do these begin with?" And Bertie put A, B, C, or D. Stymied does, Sarah. It's only took like 40 odd quizzes, but
We keep writing down the answers rather than the letters. Well, that's not how you play, Bertie. That's not how you play.
I wouldn't mind. But he used to have actual quizzes, so he's had the whiteboards to write them on. See, normally when we'll do the answer, and then I'll explain when we've got the next countdown on.
Let me drink now. So, Del Boy and Rodney attempt to sell not Trottalicious or Peckham Water. It is Peckham Spring. Peckham Spring for number 4.
Number 5. Axenputtel is the German name for which fairy tale hero? Heroine.
Good
even.
grief. You almost got that right, but you didn't get heroin.
Well, I don't do drugs. Is it Gretel, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, or Snow White?
Karina says, I should get a tiny taser to jab Mark in the knee when he strikes you.
Can I just mention
Get him a shot collar.
that all those 4 characters actually have appeared in Once Upon a Time. Snow White is the main character.
Speaking of heroin, that's how our friend Needles got his name. True story. Saved a lot of female heroes, did he?
And we've got a drop left in the bottle, so I can just top this up for the final time.
You can reveal the answer.
Yeah, let's reveal the answer.
It's not Sleeping Beauty. Oh, for God's sake, it's Cinderella.
Sorry, it fizzed up a bit too much.
Jesus Christ, you're in your 60s. You're not figuring out how to pour a drink.
I'm not in my 60s, git.
2 points for Cinderella. Askeputtel is Cinderella for B. Number 6. Ooh. Let's see if Claire Lennon gets this one. Flindricken, Snaupalther, Spitters and Blet are all Scottish terms for various types of what? Is it Xmas edibles, drunk people, stocking fillers, or snow? Hashtag in your 60s gate.
I'm not happy.
Thelma's cruising for a bruising, St. Louise is old. Not just because I've got the face for a 21-year-old and I'm 30 doesn't mean leave it at that.
Are you 30? 3 months' time. And then you're no longer in your 20s.
No. 6 months and you won't be in your 50s.
Cheeky git.
Carol says 3. Right. So, all of those words are not the meanings for Christmas edibles or stocking fillers. It is snow. Beth says, oh my God, I'm old enough to be your mum. And I'm young enough to be your son.
Well, you wouldn't want that, would you? No.
I don't... I'm not going to go there. Right, so 2 points.
You're probably
for,
best.
2 points for D for number 6. Let's move swiftly on.
Okay. Where is Christmas mulled wine called glog? Glog.
It's 4 letters.
Yeah, I just realised it's not grammatically correct, the question. Where is Christmas mulled wine called glog?
Right.
There's an extra is in the sentence.
Claire got it, good. Is it
Germany, Sweden, Ireland,
Oh my God.
Holland. I don't know the accent for Holland. Holland.
No, don't do that. That's just insulting. Jackie Cartwright coming in with a clinch there. Lovely pun.
She didn't snore that one.
Oh dear. Hashtag questions by Yodagate. Up for a smack, Charlie Granters. Bronwyn's going for a shower. Goodbye, Bronwyn.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's take away those wrong ones. It's not Ireland,
Don't.
Holland, Germany. It's Sweden.
No, don't.
Well, they told us to have alcohol. This is what happens.
Number 8.
I've got to drive tomorrow as well.
How many ghosts... tomorrow, make sure you've clarified that. Jesus. How many...
I said tomorrow.
I know, you said it quite quietly, though. How many ghosts appeared to Scrooge in Dickens' A Christmas Carol? Are there 2, 3, 4, or 5?
I was surprised in the last one.
I think I said 13. Oh, my entire hand cracked then in the middle.
Did it?
That hurt.
I was going to say something about I've completely forgotten about it. So we'll let it drop.
That's what happens in your 60s.
No, it wasn't that.
Mm-hmm. Someone will be pleased by the correct use of that apostrophe. Thank you.
That was me,
No,
not
it
you.
wasn't you. Well, actually, it was you, yeah. The QID corresponds. Wish I could go for a drive. This isolation is like being a prisoner in your own home, says Bev.
We know what you're going through. When Alex had COVID, and it was rather weird because we were wearing masks in the house other than in our own rooms.
So we might have a debate about the answer for 8. Countdown presenter gate, says Bertie. Right, how many ghosts? There weren't 2. There weren't 3. There were 4. Because people often forget Mr. Jacob Marley. That's a sign of arthritis, says Kathy. Yeah, probably is. Or RSI from doing questions. So yeah, there are 4 ghosts.
That's why you've got a stream deck, because it makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, all I have to do is that. So yeah, there are 4 ghosts. That does include Mr. Jacob Marley. Well done if you remembered Jacob Marley.
Right, number 9. If you were given some frumenti at a medieval Christmas party, what would you probably do with it? Would you dance to it, drink it, eat it, or spank it? Frumenti.
Frumenti.
I said it right first time,
Yeah.
didn't
Nothing if not consistent. Excuse me, but the Muppets Christmas Carol is now the basis for the story. There are 5, Marley and Marley.
No,
As we all know, the gospel according to the Muppets is always what we go for.
Yeah, which is why we said Dickens and not the Muppets.
It is arguably the best version of the Christmas Carol, but there
I've
you
never
go.
watched it, actually.
It's fantastic.
It's a lot I've got to watch.
Michael Caine's in it. It's brilliant. Is it Michael Caine? Is it? Well, I'm sure that Patrick Stewart did one, didn't he?
I don't know, it was Michael Caine.
It was Michael Caine.
It was Michael Caine in it.
Charlie Grant says, I often spank things at Christmas. Leave it, give it to yourself. Yeah, Dickens is Gonzo. He's also the narrator, wasn't he? Yes. No.
No, Patrick Stewart was a narrator of something else.
Yeah, probably. Right, let's take it along. It's not spank. It's not eat. It's drink. It is...
Spiced porridge.
Ugh. Michael Caine, thank you very much.
Sounds good, actually.
Maurice Micklewhite.
My name is Michael Caine. But actually it wasn't. It was Maurice Micklewhite.
Number 10. Oh, I've got past it there. Number 10. What was Mr. Bean searching for when he infamously got his head stuck in the turkey? Was he looking for his watch, his teddy, his keys, or a bauble?
Oh, thank you, Jackie. Saying loving the Xmas graphics, guys.
Thank you.
Wait till New Year. We are working on some new stuff, which will hopefully probably be about February when it kicks in. But we're working on some new stuff.
We have a lot to learn. Bev says, don't you eat porridge? Well, just spiced porridge doesn't sound nice to me.
It's to me, actually. Bit of cinnamon. But then, other mince pies, you don't like those sort of cinnamon mixed spice flavours,
No,
do you?
I don't really particularly like dried fruit unless it's in a mince pie. Can you drink porridge? Says Roy. With great difficulty, says I. So what was Mr. Bean searching for when he got his head stuck in the turkey? His mini. It was not a bauble or his keys, it was his watch. Don't you eat porridge, says Frank? Well, apparently so. But I'm sure you could drink it if you've got a big enough mouth. Fermenty is something to eat, not drink, says Dave. I'll have a quick look at that. Fermenty.
Did we what? Well, I put it as eat, haven't I?
Yeah, thick boiled porridge.
We said eat it, so the answer is eat it. Or did you do the graphics wrong?
I don't think I did.
Go back to 9.
Drink it. Oh.
No, I've got eat it on my sheet, Alex. You put drink it. Alex got it wrong.
I did. I'll end up buying that one. I do apologise. Number 9, I will put it back on the screen for you. Number 9 says drink it, but you do in fact eat it. It's spice porridge. I do apologise.
On my sheet it says eat it.
I am very, very sorry. That is my
Alex,
fault.
that one. Alex got it wrong.
I do apologise. It's my fault. You do eat it. You don't drink it.
Right, so now comes the great question. Violence or not violence for doing that? Do I hit him or not?
Well, like I just said, if you do it to me, you're going to get it tenfold, and that is a promise. So yeah, my apologies. I did. My apologies. I did mean eat it. That's my mistake. I will eat my words, as it were. Sorry, Sam.
You stupid boy.
I know. Right, my mistake. It was eat for number 9. I do apologise. I am wrong sometimes. It does happen, very rarely, but it does happen. Okay.
Eat it was the letter C.
Letter C. John A. Phillipson said hit him.
I'm loving it. I'm loving how violent you all are.
Mark, if the rule was hit when you make a mistake, then you'd be proper bruised by now. Yeah, that's a good point, Charlie. Yeah.
I think John's is even worse.
Does that mean you can hit you for every wrong pronunciation? Yes. Let's say that then, shall we? Every wrong pronunciation, I'll punch you in the throat.
No surprise that Fran has said, no, leave Alex alone.
Thank you, Fran.
And she's actually put it in capital letters as well.
Let us know your scores. I do apologise if you did get the one right but actually wrong at the same time.
I didn't touch you.
I felt a stiff breeze, so you're going to get a stiffer breeze. There you go. Eat It was the B-side for the famous Michael Jackson song. It's a Weird Al Yankovic song. We forgive you, says Frank. Thank you very much,
It's
Frank.
actually, when you do the research into Weird Al Yankovic, the people that have allowed him to parody the songs and the people that haven't, who you think would actually be game for a laugh, and have actually turned around and said no when he's approached them. Jackson did actually say yes.
I think Jackson approached him.
Well, no, he basically Jackson said yes. Then the record company overrode him and said no. And then he put his foot down and said, well, I'm not going to do another album unless you let it happen.
Right, round number 4 is It Ends With.
Because it's the last round.
Bertie. It ends with, and for this one, it's a very special one, it ends with... Sorry about that. It ends with year 20.
You'll notice that there are 10 letters in the words year 20. We just thought we'd already reached the end of the alphabet that we could do, so we'll throw this in. So there'll be 2 Y's, 2 E's, 1 A, 1 R, etc. for your answers. And it's the end of the answer that will end in those letters. So perhaps write those 2 words down, year 20, and as you get your answer, cross them out, and that will help you with what the other ones that you're not so sure about will end in.
When we're doing the fuzzy balls, says Peter, we'll do it in the recap because there's not many of you on the score sheet. It should be nice and quick. So we'll do it in the recap. So you've got till the end of the question portion to make sure you do have your felt ball guess on the score sheet. I know it's a bit of a rush, but if you haven't done it already, you've got until the end of the questions to get your felt ball guess on there. I'll give you one more look on that one if you haven't already.
I'll give you an alternative view. And we have added since Monday.
No, they're not being asked in order either, Charlie. All of the answers end with one of those letters.
In a random order, which is why once you've got some of them, you can cross those letters off. That'll help you with the ones that you haven't quite got yet.
Yes.
I'm not sure what I meant to repeat, Kathy.
Yeah, so again, every answer, the very last letter of each answer will correspond to one of the letters of year 20. So one of your answers will end with a W, two of your answers will end with an E, one of your answers will end in an N, so on and so forth. There you go. John A says okay, so I think everyone else gets it. Right.
Okay. What are you giving me this time?
This is unnecessarily complex. It's not, we just explain it that way. That's our stick. Right.
Twist.
Shtick.
Twist.
Right, so, we're getting off topic here.
Am I doing odds or evens?
I'm doing odds.
Oh, we're all right on time.
And this one, number one, is very easy, so you know what letter it should end with. So you should at least get this one for your letters. So which gas makes fizzy drinks fizzy? The very last letter of the answer will correspond to one of the letters of year 20.
Go on then, hit me. You want to?
That's fine. Yes, AENRTTWYY.
But in a mixed up order.
This will go one of two ways, says Paul. Yep. That's why it's the last Friday of the year. If it goes really badly, we might not return.
Guess what we're going to start with next year?
Yeah.
It ends with A. I think we're up to the point of beginning with A as well.
Possibly.
Okay, question 2. What is a unit of weight, the unit of weight used for gemstones?
Just answer the questions, Julia. Yeah, that's it.
Clicks heels, that's
Judy Garland.
Julie Garland. And Garçon is in with Belle, isn't it? In Beauty and the Beast.
That's Gaston. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's near enough. He's French.
Nobody's is thicker than Gaston's. Moving on.
He appears in Once Upon a Time too.
Oh my God, I swear to Christ. Number 3. Who played James Bond in From Russia with Love? So who played James Bond in From Russia with Love?
Sounds weird, doesn't it, that? In From Russia with Love.
It can't be anything else, can it?
No. I'm just guessing that Bertie's heels are like 6-inch stilettos. Just guessing.
That's it, Bertie's fantasising about you now. Go.
Question number 4. Oh God, this is why you've done it. Bucatini. Bucatini is a type of which food?
Jackie Cartwright said, you two should be in Panto. Oh, no, we shouldn't.
Oh, yes, we should. He'll be the back end of the horse, that's for sure.
Kathy says, you froze on YouTube. Are we back now, Kathy? Just let us know.
Anybody else having problems on YouTube? Sometimes the freezing is actually at your end, not with YouTube itself.
Yeah.
We find.
Oh, dear God.
I was just looking at on the YouTube comments. Janet Jacobs. I do love when people have names that have got the same initial letters.
Like superheroes.
It just sort of rolls off the tongue, as it were, and it just sort of. I do always pick up on the fact that people have double names.
Okay, Kathy Clark said yes, but missed the question. Which one did you miss? You probably missed the... number 3 was who played James Bond in From Russia with Love, and bucatini is a type of which food? And then Dave said it did freeze, but it's back now, and Janet says there's no problem on her end, so it could be just a localised thing. Number 5, who was the first wife of Napoleon I? I mean, the first name. Missed one, said Dave. It's which gas makes fizzy drinks fizzy? That's a nice, easy number 1. The curtains, they're behind you, says Charlie Grant.
Oh, no, they're not. Oh, wrong.
Well, no, I've got that in the way because we're advertising it. There we go.
There's the curtains. The legendary curtains from when we used to actually just basically stream with a camera.
Pointing at our TV.
Pointing at the TV.
Yeah. Pop us back. Here we go.
Oh, I've thought of a bonus question for Monday.
Oh, write it down then before you forget it. So who was the first wife of Napoleon? First name only. That's all you need. Number 6.
Number 6. Which vehicle was invented by Christopher Cockerell?
Sir Christopher Cockerell.
To you. Well, not anymore.
He's dead. Did he die in 1997?
I have no idea.
When did Christopher Cockerell die? Don't look it up yet because you know the answer, but is Monday going to be hard or easy? It's going to be fun.
Yes,
Fran.
we're literally going on the... We are totally going on the fun level for Monday.
Some of you might not even find it challenging, but you'll find it fun. I'll tell you that.
I don't think it's that challenging.
That's
actually,
a promise.
What we've created.
That's what I said. You might not find it challenging, but you'll find it fun.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Pardon?
Hmm?
Hey?
Yeah. So if you don't know the answer to this one, work it out from what letters remain at the end. So
Yes.
you know what it ends with. It's always fun, says Charlie. Damn right. Number 7.
Damn.
Which Teletubby has a triangular antenna on its head? So which Teletubby has a triangular antenna on its head? Claire says Christmas jumpers, t-shirts on Monday. We were going to have Christmas shirts, but we need to test if they work in front of the green screen because they might clash.
I haven't thought of that.
Yeah.
I know where yours is. I don't know where mine is.
In which case we might start the quiz in front of a green screen with our shirts and then we'll transition back to being...
Nah, we can't do that.
Yeah, we can. It'll be fine.
I did have an idea, but I looked at the price and they were just too expensive. But I did think of getting green, basically the colour of green screen polo necks, so we would just be heads floating on the screen.
That'd be fun.
I did look at it as a possibility, but they were just too expensive for us. Question number 8. Who was known as the Godfather of Soul?
AKA the hardest working man in showbiz.
Yeah.
That's what other people called him.
Not like JLS, who Simon Cowell claimed they're the hardest working band, doing so many gigs, and most musicians went certainly on the grassroots scene. We said we did twice that last year.
Bertie.
Now the best thing about the Teletubbies is that Toya Wilcox said the sun is setting on the... Bearing in mind she has a lisp, the sun is setting in the sky. Teletubbies say goodbye.
Bye-bye, see you next week.
No, stop that.
Number 9. Guy Garvey is the lead singer of which Manchester-based band?
I've lost the plot now.
You really have. Names for Monday, Santa and Rudolph. We were going to do that.
We've actually got names for Monday. He tells me.
I must have them down somewhere then.
You told me you did, because I was saying, well, use the names that you got for Monday, because you told me you've got them. I don't know what they are. I know they're rude or something.
I have an entire folder full of them.
Because he was giggling when he told me.
I have an entire folder full of them. Bertie says tubby custard.
Yes.
Leave it out.
I like to be custard. Number 9. Number 10 even. All right, this will give you the final letter, even though there are multiple choices. In Russian folklore, what name is often applied to the river Volga? Is it father, mother, brother, or sister?
Is one of you going to be Santa and the other an elf? I was an elf once. Still am. No, I was
typecasting.
Yeah. Always cast the little people. No, I was an elf for one of my quizzes. I borrowed my girlfriend's tights. I got myself not a dwarf suit, an elf suit.
And at the end of the round 1, he swore you would never do it again because he was already overheating.
Yes, because they're made of 100% polyester and they will burn you. Charlie Grant says, all right, there's no need to be vulgar. All right, so that's your 10. Let's get back into your intermission.
And there is our PayPal if you do want to, if you think this has been worth it. Seriously, even if it's just £1, £2, that's fine. If everyone did it, we'd be really happy.
Sorted, yeah.
We'd be sorted. So, but again, we say if you are in the same situation as us, that you've got no real money coming in, then we don't want your money. Look after you and your family first.
Yeah, buy your family presents first before you think about donating to us. But if you would like to give us a Christmas treat, maybe a couple of quid just for what you think the quiz is worth, it will be much appreciated. Especially seeing as we won't be doing quizzes for the next 2 or 3 weeks at least. So that'll be 3 weeks in which we're not actually earning any money whatsoever.
Joe is saying, still commenting on Facebook and watching in Twitch. I think autocorrect went a bit wonky.
I think the
there.
best thing to do is watch an alternative video on your TV and comment on the Facebook, because then you are almost at our level, and when it comes to being delayed.
I got 7 of those now.
Mm. Jocelyn says she loves Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm sorry, I missed your comment there, Jocelyn. Like I said, it is the...
I haven't seen that. I haven't watched any Muppets, but it's your era, really, isn't it? When you were a kid.
Muppets Christmas Carol, not really. Well, Muppets have been going since the 60s, though.
Your mum will have made you watch it. She can understand it.
I have a fat finger. Thanks for pointing that out in such a kind fashion, said Joe. Well, now how bad do you feel? Fat shaming. I shall hold a mirror up to thee.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we Stacks aren't known for being svelte.
Hence we're on... When we got told we had to have wine for tonight, hence we went for the low carb.
Yeah, we're being healthy, that's why we're drinking alcohol.
Yeah, but we went for the low carb version.
Fair enough. I do have to say, guys, I've really enjoyed this year, especially our Friday ones. They've been a real treat. But we didn't really think about doing the Friday ones. We just thought Mondays would work, and then the demand was there for doing Fridays. And we built a mini community out of Fridays just on its own.
I was just about to say, I've actually really enjoyed tonight. It's been a lot of banter and a lot of fun. And what we love is the fact that you guys give us the banter back. Because that's what makes it for us, that you're all having fun.
Right, so while that recap's on, we're going to have 2 minutes and just get ourselves sorted with the
Oh,
felt
yes,
balls.
of course we are.
I think everyone has actually got it in there, apart from Chub Chub, who haven't got any scores yet, so I'll just keep that as it is. Okie dokie.
Dun, 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 dun.
That wasn't the aim. I wasn't trying to do the 18, but there you go. Is there a quiz on the 28th? No.
No. But we might have one New Year's Day. We're still working on the possibility of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we do have our live quiz at the railway on New Year's Eve.
Get rid of that.
Joe's boy says if I've got a couple of naughty cousins in Hove. Couldn't you say grandchildren? I feel younger then.
Okay. Right then, so let's move on to
Before we get into that...
this one.
No, before we get into that, can I just say...
Just making sure everyone can see it. There's the... there. I mean, it's a little bit weird. I'm trying my hardest here, guys. I do apologise. Just so everyone can see it. That's the one. There we go.
Can we have a quick flip to that? We're just going to do something slightly technical from our point of view.
What are you on about?
Yes.
There we go, we're back. Looks a bit dodgy on your screen, but there you go. Where have you gone on Twitch? We're right here, don't worry. We just had a bit of a technical issue there.
Right.
They're counting the balls because they forgot to say Crafty Craig. Not quite. And thank you, Janet. You made 2020 not completely terrible. That's very nice of you to say.
Oh, that's lovely. Actually, that's really nice to hear.
Hashtag long interval gate. And then you get Charlie Grant, whatever. Right. So, Alcoholics Anonymous, we've got 50.
Is under.
Tommy plus 4, 129.
Is under.
Oh dear. Lone Angel, 130.
Is under.
Chihuahua Lovers, 136.
Under.
Jamie's Giant, 145.
Under.
Cat Puke Cleaners, 149.
Is over.
So that does mean the Cat Puke Cleaners were under. They were not exact. So that does mean they... Sorry, not Cat Puke Cleaners. It's Jamie's Giants. They get 3. Chihuahua Lovers get 2. And Lone Angel get 1. There you go. So bonus points. Jamie's Giants get 3. Chihuahua Lovers get 2. And Lone Angel get 1. There are your bonus points in your bonus column. I'm sorry if it wasn't quite easy to see.
Charlie, it was 145 on Monday. But Cat Puke Cleaners with 149 was over.
But he says, hold on, 169 is chance on a Monday. You possibly could.
It might have been, but it ain't now.
No.
Now that you've mentioned it.
Yeah, so once again, that is Jamie's Giants get 3 points. Chihuahua Lovers get 2, and Lone Angel gets 1.
No, it's been okay tonight, Bronwyn. You can just give him a minor slap.
Right, so that is your money pot, your felt ball guess. Well done to those 3 teams. Okay, let's get into our fourth and final part of the answers. If you haven't got the remove me square. Oh dear. It's been a night of people not doing their jobs. Right?
It doesn't need the remove me square when it comes to me anyway.
I'll remove you in a second.
See? With me, it's violence.
It's the threat of violence.
With me, it's violence. With him, it's basically killing.
Right, so here we go. All these answers will have 2 points each.
Thank God we're not in America where they've got guns.
Jocelyn says, I apologise, I'm just being thick, but when you say over or under, what do you mean? It means that the teams that guessed the felt balls are either under the amount or over the amount.
You've got to be the closest, but still under.
Yeah.
To get the points.
You're not being thick. It could be, if you've not played for a while, you haven't played in before, then it is a bit tricky to understand.
Jocelyn, what we normally do at our pub quizzes, we actually fill it with coins. And there are more coins each week. And then we have a certain number of envelopes. And in it has a prize of some kind. But one says, win the money pot. And when they win the money pot, they get all the coins that are in there. Literally all the coins.
Unfortunately, because we can't give away any money, we just did balls.
And two teams at the railway then return those coins to me, all those 1 pences and 2 pences, as their entry money. You know who you are.
I'm pretty sure Bertie's one time won the money pot. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right.
The biggest we ever had was 238 quid on the money pot.
Right.
And amount of alcohol.
The gas that makes fizzy drinks fizzy is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide for
So that's an E.
Ends in an E. There you go. Johnson says it makes sense. Good. That's rare for us to say things once and it makes sense. The unit of weight for gemstones is a carat. Carat for number 2. Mark should dress as the count and count all the balls for New Year's. That should be funny.
I am the count. Ha 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 ha.
Take away one of the letters. Who played James Bond from Russia with Love?
Look away.
It was Sean Connery, right? Tenfold. Told you. Do you want it tenfold? Pull the hair. What are you, a 4-year-old? Number 4. Bucatini is a type of pasta.
Better act like one on than be the size of one.
Pasta.
Parcel.
Number 1 makes no sense, nor does 2. Yeah, it does.
They end in an E and they end in a T.
Yes. Who was the first wife of Napoleon I? Hashtag C word gay. It was Josephine. Josephine for number 5. My God, calm down, says Joe. This is the most fun I've had all week.
Yeah, we haven't. We've been that busy. We haven't even had our usual banter in the kitchen.
Oh, the vehicle invented by Christopher Cockerell was the amazing hovercraft.
One of the things we've been discussing for the Patreon is to basically, we've got a camera that we can record it all on downstairs, just literally to record our kitchen cooking banter, because it does get a bit strong.
Yeah, it would be like a cooking show with violets. The Teletubbies has a triangular antenna on its head. Is Tinky Winky. We've been that busy, we've had no time to hit each other, says Charlie Grant. Yes.
This is true.
You had time to suffocate me earlier with a plastic bag. Number 8.
You said you weren't going to mention that.
Godfather...
Because I didn't bring it down because I wanted to do it again.
Godfather of Soul was Mr. James Brown. Bronman says Alex. Bronman. Number 9. Guy Garvey is or was the lead singer of which Manchester-based band? It was Elbow.
It is, because he's actually doing a special Music Venues Trust gig where people, in a small venue, where people actually paid a £5. Bronwyn. Paid a £5 to actually go for, basically it was a raffle to get tickets. I'm going to see, on the basis of that, I'm going to see Katie Tunstall. And I put on the comment that I hope she's going to teach me new swear words, because she's quite well known for her mouth. And she responded on Twitter saying, "Sure will."
So in Russian folklore, what name is often applied to the river Volga? Mother, father, sister, or brother? It is the River Mother.
Mother Volga.
Mother Volga. I know, that's why I said it. I only got 15 out of 80, but I hope you had fun, Fran.
As long as you have fun. And you also got to show us the amazing recipe for shortbread.
All right, you have but 1 minute to get your scores in order.
I've got someone wanted to send me a message. I think I've got to accept it.
Crikey, you two. The attempted murder of the plastic bag has been mentioned twice. Stop trying to kill him. Mark, remember when Alex flew and how you missed him? Yes. You'll miss you when I'm gone.
The person who's just sent me a message, we'll send you a message back with the details of what you're asking for.
Bronwyn says, Alex, stop being nasty to Mark. He loves it. We're getting the
No, I
scores.
don't. Hit him, Bronwyn. Hit him.
We're getting the scores, but Spectacled Bears have just popped out of nowhere. Hello, Spectacled Bears.
Well, good for you.
Right, I'm going to very quickly...
I actually like the name. It's actually a good team name, the Spectacled Bears.
I'm going to... Because I changed the camera for our score sheets, and I know I have to change it back.
What are you doing?
I have to change it back now. There we go.
I don't know what he's done here, but he's done
I
something.
changed the screen because it wasn't big enough for the Money Pot guests to be in there.
All right.
There we go. Shortbread's easy. Get a loaf, cut in half. That's a shortbread.
Let's see.
Katie Tunstall is the only musician who has fairies sitting in the garden. Full house for Bev.
I've got a musician friend who's got loads of garden gnomes in his garden.
Bronwyn says, I am really, really worried. I wouldn't be.
About me? Well, a lot. You're in with a lot of other people, I must admit.
There we go. All the scores are nice even there.
Yeah.
Right, let's pop it back up.
Yeah, I was well chuffed when Katie Tunstall messaged back on Twitter.
We're waiting for 2 teams to get their final score in, so I will give you another minute. Bronwyn says she's really worried about you.
I know, I noticed this. But then there are several people who say the same thing.
I always say I'm worried about you. Mark had a musician friend. Who knew? Not me. Look at us, huh? Who knew? Oh, Best Brainiacs want to play anagrams.
No. It's too diverse of his anagrams.
Did you know that Mark was mentioned in a book?
Oh, we want to explain bacon.
Bacon, yes.
I burnt the bacon, basically, and he thought it was hilarious to take a picture of it and then actually put it up on screen.
Yes. Basically, Mark has no sense of smell, so one day he put some bacon under the grill, or the broiler, as you would call it in America, and completely forgot about it. I woke up smelling bacon. I thought, oh, that smells nice. And as I got out of the shower, I was like, it doesn't smell nice anymore. So I got ready, got downstairs, and I thought I'd carried on walking down to the bowels of hell. because the entire house was full of smoke and Mark was just blissfully unaware in the living room.
Because the door was shut in the living room. I have no sense of smell. And yeah.
Yes, and the resulting bacon looked, that's very big, I'm sorry, a little bit like that.
And the weird thing is, it wasn't even hard. It was sort of gooey, wasn't it?
Yeah, you changed the physical state of bacon so much that it was no longer recognisable in science.
So that's where Bacongate came from.
Yes.
So as a lot of you know, each week there is a particular gate that happens based on Watergate, etc. That week was Bacongate. And then he kept throwing it in week after week after week.
Well, you create these things. I don't know.
So yes, that was Bacongate.
We will never forget, lest we forget. Jocelyn said, bless your heart. I know, bless him. Right, let's get the scores up.
Since you did that to me, I can now do it 10 times as hard to you.
You did it to me, I even did it 10 times hard to you.
This is going to end up really bad.
Yes, so let's stop, shall we? Mark, you need a cooking life skill, said Fran. Oh, dear. Right.
All I'm going to say is Bronwyn beat Fran up.
Our winners
Virtually, of course.
Our winners tonight, by virtue of getting 3 bonus points, with 81 points, in fact, it is Jamie's Giants.
Jamie, what's happened to Bill? Because there used to be Wilmer's Wonders based on Bill's name.
He's gone solo.
And
the rest of the band are dragging him down. Bez Brainiacs are in second with 80 and tying with 78. We have a Wokingham Wombling Merry Christmas and Charlie and the Lockdown Factory.
Goodbye, says Bertie.
Goodbye. Finish off your champagne. How long ago was that, Sir Justin? About a month and a half ago? 2 months?
It's probably been about 3 months and he's brought it up every single quiz that it just feels recent to him. It's probably 4 months, to be honest.
That's all right, Joe. I'll add you again.
Oh, Alex, we're going to copy that and we're going to put that up on our website. On YouTube, Janet Jacobs has given us one of the nicest comments we've ever had, which is YouTube. I'm quite emotional with reading that now. You read it out because I can't say it.
YouTube made 2020 not completely terrible. Thank you very much, Janet. It's much appreciated. We're glad we could help.
That's really touched me, that has. It really has.
He's an emotional little bear, isn't he? Now, boys, it's a season of goodwill. That includes Uncle and Nephew, says Irene. Indeed.
Oh, Mrs. Bolter was involved. If I'd have known, I'd have thrown a few more insults that way.
Jocelyn says, you're still giving him a hard time? Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Good night, Roy from Kerno. Thank you for checking in. And also, thanks to his teammates, Fleur and Alec. Right, well, there you go. We've got some good scores there. Spectacle Bears put their name in, but then didn't put anything else. But I think that was to play the guessing, but they were still way over, so it's okay. Thank you so much, Janet. Mark, you're so lovely, says Joe. You don't live with him. Fran Reynolds, see you on Monday. We'll see you on Monday for our Christmas special.
I'm just looking at Roy's comment. I'm not sure what to make of that.
See you on Sunday. Thanks, Fleur and Alec.
Fleur?
That's his teammates.
Oh, I thought it was taking the mick out of us two.
No, he's always playing with Fleur and Alec. Thank you, Frank. We shall see you on the next one, whenever that may be.
Well, the next one is going to be Sunday for the Doctor Who quiz. And then we have got our super special. We've got 4.5 rounds for you on Monday.
Our Quizmas special. As Jocelyn seems to like that one. Mark, I am watching Alex, says Bronwyn, making sure I don't hurt him anymore. Yeah. And Fran will be with Tom on Monday. Thanks, guys. See you Monday for more physical abuse. Stay right here.
I'm sure that's why Mrs. Porter keeps tuning in.
Yeah, she loves it. It's like, I bet she's not got a Phil watching the MMA or something. She won't come in this one. Nearly Christmas. Thank you, Kay Hughes. Zara Sanders, thank you very much.
Joe, the Doctor Who is Series 2. All the questions relate to Series 2, which is David Tennant's first series.
Jocelyn says, I'm enormously grateful for this little community. It always gives me something to look forward to. Less lonely. And that's the entire point of this, was to make people less lonely.
Yeah.
From day one, that was the number one thing we thought, was to make people less lonely. The whole point of doing pub quizzes is that friends and family and people get together in a sense of little communities and have fun. And that's all that we're here for. And nothing else.
We didn't think of it on a money side of things whatsoever when we first started. It was all about, we know how much community we created in the pubs, and we thought these people under lockdown are just going to be in their own homes and completely separate from each other. And we just thought by bringing it online with our curtains and our big TV when we first started was a way of actually getting those people connecting back to each other. And there's so much banter between the teams at our pub quizzes. You know, we have like between the Belgian Buns and I'm With Stupid and Scary Mags, etc. That's just like off the scale. And then there's the Angry Birds, who I take the mick out of left, right and centre. The two older ladies on the team I have named the Angry Birds because one night they both came in with bruises, and the legend was born that they just went round beating people up.
Loneliness is absent from my life thanks to you, says Joe. Thank you so much, Joe.
That's what we aim to do. It's really what we're about.
And then she ruined it by saying gimp mask.
That was down to the Angry Birds gimp mask.
I love it.
I actually might tell the gimp mask tale.
On Christmas.
On the Christmas special.
Wow.
If on the Christmas special, if 6 of you type into the feed #gimp mask, I will tell the gimp mask tale. It's not about me actually, it's about someone else.
She was doing random, queen of random. Angela says, bye, see you on Sunday, looking forward to that one. Hope it's not as hard as a Marie Curie quiz.
It will not be as hard as the Marie Curie quiz. I promise you that. It literally is on that one. And this is the quiz for fun people, not want to be Einstein. So the Doctor Who quiz will be accessible.
Yeah, if you're just a casual Doctor Who fan, I think you will find most of the questions quite easy. Not easy, but fun. Nothing too challenging. But there are going to be questions in there for super fans.
Yes, we do like to put the odd question in for the super fans.
The fact that you make it so fun and kind is that it's less about getting it all right. It makes it so special. Absolutely. Points don't mean anything.
No, it's about we love you basically taking the mick out of us left, right and centre. We love that side of it.
Justin's already wrote #gimp
No,
mask.
I said on Monday. It has to be on Monday. If I get 6 gimp masks, I will explain what gimp mask is about. The Angry Birds will string me up for saying it. But, yes, I'll explain it.
Carol says, well done for starting this from a newbie. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Oh, lovely to have you, Carol. We're going to mention this in future now. If we've got newbies, this is a inclusive thing, and everyone welcomes the newbies when they arrive. So please do. We're going to mention that if you are newbies in future, please let us know so we can welcome you into the fold.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, we have gone on a little bit too late because we were... There's quite a few lovely comments. We got a bit carried away with ourselves. Thank you so much for playing. Don't forget, we are back on Sunday for our Doctor Who special, and we're also back on Monday for our final quiz of the year, the Quizmas special. Thank you, Charlie, for bringing Rachel. We shall see you either on Sunday or Monday for our final quiz. Thank you so much for playing. We shall see you next time.
Thank you, Bronwyn. Good
Goodbye.
night.